So fam, I'm thinking we need an animal spirit for this. So I pulled one. I was gonna do the moonology, but I'm like, with the reading we just had, we see what's going on. All right, we're being tested, and we need to release something. And it looks like we made the decision, and we're moving away from a Ten of Cups situation. We're moving directly towards a Ten of Pentacles situation, and basically the same way we transmute. I guess I don't know if it's the same thing as yeah, it's transmuting. Yeah, so I guess they're transmuting the energy as well to keep someone stagnant, because with you consistently working and putting up these boundaries, King of Pentacles, who is now the King of Wands, is now in a sense of stagnancy. So with that being said, you already know that we're highly favored and protected, meaning no weapon formed shall prosper, my love. No weapon formed. Alright, so we're gonna leave that right there. We're gonna give all the glory to the big guy. Real talk, for protecting us, for keeping us safe, secure, for giving us purpose, for keeping us on our path, and always for our ancestors and our lineage. Because you never know where you're going till you know where you came from, right? So let's get moving. Let's see which animal spirit is blessing us for this particular bit of guidance. All right, so dragon. Interesting. Okay, the dragon. Okay, let's see what we got. Seeing one's most true self, balancing the ego. Let's just get straight to it. The dragon sees everything. Its essence has been with us since before our first breath and will be there at our last. It watches us navigate the external world as well as our inner world. When the dragon energy is awakened, we are courageous, visionary, and can easily drop into witness consciousness. It is almost as if we are traveling with the great friend inside of ourselves. When we look in the mirror, deep into our eyes, we may even glimpse the self behind the self, the one who is watching us. This is the power of the dragon breathing transformative fire into every cell of our bodies, witnessing the omnipotent energy, even for a brief moment, helps us surrender and let go. We let the dragon guide us, we hop on its back for a ride, and as we traverse even the most difficult terrain, the dragon's eyes see beauty everywhere. It is said that if a yogi does not see beauty in the world, their agni is dim. Agni describes an inner fire or sacred intelligence. May even just mention the dragon. May even just the mention of the dragon stir the embers of intelligence within you. Alright, then it's a little bit more about the third eye chakra. It says the subtle energy of the dragon lives at the navel center in the Manipura chakra. Manipura translates to the city of hidden gems, and behind its gates burns the fire of our transformation and digestion. The sages believe health of the fire at the navel center is what governs our ability to clearly see both the inner and outer dimensions. Wow. So it looks like we are sitting on my keys. I apologize. I should probably remove them. Alright. Whew, much better. So it's looking like our homie's with us right now. Alright, we're seeing things from deep perspectives, and almost as if there are security in a rough time. Not to mention, we're definitely closing up the cycle, and we are definitely seeing things for what they truly are. The Lovers, bottom of the deck. Decisions being made, alright, could also be a significance in a soulmate recognition, or soulmate, but choices. Could be between people, places, things. Ooh, so judgment has been called. Alright, the angels are now at work. Things are now happening behind the scenes. Okay? Now it looks like somebody's waiting, watching. It's the King of Wands who's waiting and watching. Okay. Let's proceed. Two of Pentacles. The Death. The Tower. Three of Wands. The Tower. So it looks like things have definitely been revealed. Tower's on the table. we see things, right? Not to mention that our lovely dragon spirit buddy wants to come through and protect us and let us ride on his back through all the ethers. You feel me? Don't get no better than that. All right, that probably wasn't the main point of the dragon, but I thought that was pretty cool. Two of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. So they're definitely out in the cold and they're recognizing it. Okay, now they're managing to remain calm or whatever is going on. There's a bit of stability out there, which is good. We don't want to wish harm or foul or bad on anyone. All right, that's not the way the universe works. You feel me? You do what you do, I do what I do. I'm a mama beeswax. All right, I wish you the best. Can't say I love you, but I wish you the best. All right, interesting. So it looks like they're going back and forth with the idea that they're truly left out in the cold. It seems that the death card is here. So maybe they're like, is this over? Or if it's not over, this is a chance to start from the beginning. Oh my goodness, yes. So it's the back and forth, the back and forthness. Are we going to be able to revive this? Or is the situation just left out in the cold? Like, what's it going to be? Talk to me. You know, like Two of Pentacles. What is it? Boom, Two of Wands. Perspective's definitely been gained. Looks like somebody's dressed up, ready to go, ready to take this trip. All right, they're literally just waiting for the ships to come in, waiting for this opportunity, waiting to hit the ground running, my G. All right, so it's looking like this is more over than it is an opportunity to hit that restart button. So they're moving forward in another direction, it seems, or we are moving forward in this direction, and they're walking in the cold in that direction. Okay, you know what we can do? We can do this right here. Proceeding. Let's go. So it looks like with the grace of the dragon spirit, we were able to call judgment on the situation at hand. Sun, illumination. Eight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. It's looking like you need to keep working on your gifts. Keep working on your craft. There's something coming your way. All right, as you can see, there's a lot, much pentacles, abundance, affluence. The finer things. Keep working, keep grinding, keep your head down, keep doing what you do. You feel me? Gangster, let's go. Okay, remain happy, remain in a very abundant energy. All right, and also be willing to receive from the right energies, people, places, and things. Okay, they have to be in alignment. We don't just receive scraps over here. Nah, homie, we're doing this the right way. Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay, so remember, happy on this picture. Happy like a naked baby running on a pony in a sunflower seed. That's how happy you need to be. All right? You're that baby. Okay? Happy, that's the vibration we need to be at all the times. Especially while we're working, grinding, thugging it out. That's a gift, it's a blessing. And there's something else coming your way that we're not really seeing right now. So a lot of pentacles. A lot of pentacles. King of Swords. Okay, so we see you shutting down the emotions, the communication. All right, short and sweet. A little bit of that stoic energy. Strong, silent type. Okay, very intelligent energy. Skilled as well. I believe it's hand in hand with the Eight Pentacles there. You feel me? You work very hard on your skills and you master it. You become the King of Swords. Okay, so there's some upset. There's a little bit of tension going on here. We have King of Swords who's minding his beeswax, doing his own thing, looking head on at the problem. We have a King of Wands who's a bit fiery, and he looks like his fist is balled up and he wants to fight. He's just combative. Oh my goodness, he wants to win. He wants to be victorious. He wants to celebrate. Oh my gosh, the King of Wands, right? Oh my goodness. But bro, you're left out in the cold because of possibly the way you're acting and carrying yourself. What do you want? What do you want with the Three of Cups? What do you want with the Three of Cups? Hold on. Okay, so there's some sadness and some sorrow with the Five of Cups with him. Okay, Three of Cups, what do you want? Or actually, that might have been for the Three of Cups. Three of Cups, what do you want? What would make you happy, King of Wands? The King of Wands is in his ego, right? Isn't that what we were talking about with the whole dragon spirit? Releasing the ego? No? I'm just saying. That's what I believe it was. The Hermit. healing, introspective work, keeping to oneself, researching, investigating. Okay. What would make this guy happy? Six of Cups, a return. Okay, reconciliation. Okay. Healing the situation. It looks like he's actually feeling a bit sick about the turn of events. All right, the Star wanting to heal the situation, you know, mend things, make things right. 10 Swords, because there was a real big betrayal here. It was a very painful close of a cycle, and it was just over and done. It was a wrap, and the energy decided to just move forward. Like, yeah, nah, fuck you. Ooh, sorry. My bad. Sorry. We're gonna edit that out. You know what? No, this Patreon. We good. Love you. Sorry. So yeah, so basically you gave them the big F you and you moved forward. Wow. Like King of Wands thought he was gonna play you like that. Please excuse my language. Please excuse my language. I got excited when I seen it. I'm like, okay. Okay, so King of Wands was up to no good. King of Wands was attempting to put a harm and a foul on the King of Swords, who's actually Queen of Swords, who's actually a Queen of Cups. Now they're sick because of everything. Oh, ooh, we got a Queen of Cups, Queen of Wands. So though she is a sweetheart, a lover, all right, okay, she's a warrior. She's a master on that battlefield. Now, unlike the King of Wands, who's very aggressive, the Queen of Wands is confident, relaxed, sitting back. She's waiting for you to attack so she can, I don't know, read your body language or something. Personally, well, everybody thinks this, but in tarot, the feminine energy is usually the better energy. The masculine energy needs to be tamed, relaxed, calm, cool, collect. Now, in the reverse, the queens, whew, you feel me? Don't get it twisted. Just as good as they are, it's just as bad as it could get. But the feminine energy adds something to the masculine energy that makes the masculine energy beautiful, intelligent, graceful. You know what I mean? In the same way with masculine, it does something. I don't know what it does, but it does something. Anywho, this Queen of Cups isn't just a sweetheart, isn't just an unconditional loving being. She's very spiritual. All right, she can see things from miles away before most people can with that cat there, and it looks like she was waiting. She was waiting for this. She was sitting back waiting for this energy to mess things up. And they did so. Okay. Wow. All right, so there may be some announcement or some news. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, baby. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just... Let's go. All right, we got blessings on blessings on blessings. Okay, Most High's like, yes, my child. Finally, my child. You can see that is my baby. I knew she'd get it right this time around. I knew she'd get it right this lifetime around. I knew it. 546 lifetimes. I knew it was the 547th one. I knew it. Don't judge my life. Okay. We got the Knight of Wands. Somebody possibly receiving a gift to flee, to migrate, to move. All right. Got to do some saving there a little bit with the Four of Pentacles. And this has to be done in the dark. You can't be telling everybody what you're doing. People should not know your moves. Family, friends, anyone. Until it's done, you do not speak of it. Okay. Unless it's like, even with our own communities, you gotta be careful because we got ops, bro. So like, I remember one time, I think it was... Honestly, it was like October of last year. Somebody came in, she paid for a booking, and with the booking, everything was cool, but she wanted me to read some of her poetry. Me personally, I know all about spell work, so I'm not reading nothing. I'll skim across it, boom, boom, boom. I'm looking for a couple quick things, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, and okay. She's like, oh, and so she decided to read it. I guess it didn't work. So she's reading it, and I'm like, are you hitting on me? She's like, no. I was like, oh. Because it didn't make sense that you're reading this nonsense to me, and it sounds like this, but I think she was trying to put some sort of love spell where we would have been like cool and all this other stuff. Very much stubborn and hard-headed energy. Anywho, You have to be careful with our communities because she attempted to, put that on me. And then after the conversation, I acknowledged what was going on and how I didn't like that situation. And I blocked her, right? I don't remember where I blocked her. I think I blocked her on TikTok. But she's still in Patreon. And I had her phone number because we had that service. So, like, all right, cool. But for me personally, all I have to do is block you here and it works for everywhere. It's just the symbolization. You know what I mean? So, blocking goes down. I receive a text the next day saying, "Oh my goodness, all this horrible stuff happened." Da 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 da. I was like, "Oh man, you need to pray." I don't. Da, 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 da. So basically, what happened was she sent some bad at me. I recognized it, acknowledged it, shut it down, and also received confirmation directly from her that it was her. So we have to be very careful with the people, places, and things that we entertain, even if we're doing our spiritual gangsterness. You feel me? Like, we gotta be careful because sometimes their intent is wrong. I remember another one was like, I want to know somebody's karma, this, that, and third. But how I read, it's not necessarily seeing somebody else's information, it's seeing how you're intertwined with this energy. She ended up being very upset to recognize that she was the karmic. So sometimes we have to break the news to them that way as well. And just by the intro conversation, I was able to say, well, just by what you're asking me for, you are karmic. Not necessarily the karmic, but karmic. So, you gotta be careful. Sometimes people don't hear what they want and then they get upset and they're like, yeah, that. But in actuality, our job is to teach you, is to inspire you, and to help you to do better. Anywho, we got one more card. Let's finish this up. Boom, 8 of Cups. All right, so it looks like you was like, peace out, homie. No bueno. I do not like this. I do not have time for this. This is not the emotional investment for me. I must depart and leave these 7 seas. I don't really know nothing about the 7 seas, but you feel where I'm going with that. Let's just leave that right there. All right, so shout out to the Dragon Spirit for blessing us with some grace. You feel me? Praise to the Most High for giving us another day. Thankful for the universe, our ancestors, for being the best part of us, for supporting us, for loving us, for pushing us, for being here with us, for encouraging us. You feel me? And we're just gonna keep it pushing. You feel me? So, yeah, let's go get some of that sun out there, play around with that little bit of melanin. You feel me? See what's popping out there, and we're gonna get out of here. Love you all. This is a long reading. Oh man. Okay.